Hey guys, the Robot Fighters here, and I've got some good news. I reached 100 subscribers. That is amazing. So this video is actually a 100 subscribers special. And what is that video? Assembling my drum set. I had it assembled before, but I want to assemble it with you guys on video. So here we go. Let me make sure I've done something interesting. So give me a second. Before I assemble it, I'm going to do something here for a second. Okay? Give me a minute. Let me see if I can find that. Alright. Before we start, give me a second. Let me see if I can find the piece I'm missing. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Got it. Okay. Let me check something around here, okay? Give me a second before we begin. Alright, guys. So, give me a second before we begin. Alright guys, here we go. Alright, here we go. We're almost ready to assemble. Now be aware that I'm going to put it backwards. One of the drums. Hold on a second, guys. I think we did something wrong. It's kind of interesting. Alright guys, so we're ready for assembly. Alright guys, so sorry about that. Now, enjoy. Here we go. Alright, so you guys can check it out. So we're aiming the camera this way, but we're gonna move the chair. The chair, we're not gonna need it, so here we go. There we go. I'm gonna move that out of the way, so let's begin the assembly. Are you guys ready? Well, here we go. Enjoy. We're gonna lift this up. This is the bass drum, by the way. I lifted it up like that. And now we're gonna pull it backwards. Now, if it doesn't have the legs, it will roll sideways, as you can tell. It's wobbling side to side, that's why you can tell. Now, here we go. I'm going to grab this. I have to check which one is which. I think this is the left side. Wait, is it? Nope. This is actually the right. Yeah, let me just... Yep, this is the right side, so what I'm going to do... Nope, I cannot. Just to give you guys a heads up, it's hard for me to tell which is which, because they're both almost the same thing. So let me show you here. We're gonna this way because it's easier. Hold on a second. I'm gonna unscrew this. There you go. You can see here that. See, it doesn't fit correctly because this is not the right piece. So yeah, we're gonna lower it down like that. Now I want to put it in like this because it's a lot easier. It's easier for me to do it. So let's see what happens if I do this. See? See, it cannot be this way because, let me show you here. There we go. This is the right side and I didn't realize it. So what I'm going to do is flip it and then put this on the right because it's on the right side. It's the right section. So let me show you. I'm going to flip it this way. So we go. We're gonna, oh. Yeah, as you can guys tell, in this drum, the legs are so hard to identify because yesterday I was able to, but now I can't. So, oh, I see why it's not fitting because it's not in the right direction, as you can guys see. In a second. See, when it's like this, it will not stay. So it is recommended to put it this way. Let's see if it works like this. I'm gonna buy this cookie. There we go. We're gonna... Oh! And just to give you guys a heads up, I'll put the snare drum at the end because it's broken on the bottom. That's what you'll notice. So here we go. We're still doing our process. Oh boy. Now the reason why I'm flipping it this way, it's because it's easier for me to do this. So let me see a second. See, it's in the wrong spot. That's why I need to flip it correctly because I cannot find out how I did this before. Give me a second. Now you guys didn't see it, but I assembled the left foot. Now we're gonna assemble the right foot. And we're gonna do the same process, but instead of doing it like that, we're gonna do it in the right side. So instead of how we did it on the left, we're actually gonna do it on the right. And I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do the same style of how we did it before, but this side is on the right. So let's do it. Let me make sure I got the right process, so give me a second. Sorry if I'm blocking the camera. Alright, so that's right. And I'm going to flip it this way, so I'm going to go this way. And now, here we go. You see that? I need to... There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is how it actually fits in there, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do is give it a spin right there. Now, what happens if I close it when it's in that position? this is what actually happens. Yep. Now the legs of the drum are fully assembled. Now we're going to put it backwards, like that. And there are times that when the legs are not assembled correctly, they're not balanced, as you can tell. So what I'm going to do is give it a spin right there, and I'm going to do this. Now that is the reason why it doesn't stay like how I wish it could be. And that's how you can tell why it does not stay the way you wanted it to be. So here we go. Notice how one side is more leaning. So what I'm gonna do is do this. Watch. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There we go. There you go. Now that side is fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close it up. Now that it's closed up, we're going to do the same thing with this side. I cannot spin it. Here we go. Oh boy. There we go. We got it closed. Now we did it. And now we're gonna close it up, and you can guys tell that this thing does not stay in how we want it to be. Because once I close that all the way, you'll notice that it doesn't stay. So I'll show you what I mean. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just unscrew it a little bit more than what we'd expect it, and then we're gonna push it in a little bit. I think we will push it. Wait a second. I'm gonna give it a twist. Ta-da! Now let's see how it closes. See, now that I got it in, you'll notice that it will not stay, because if you look, this is why it will not stay. I'm gonna just give it a twist. And now I'm gonna give it a twist all the way there. And then what's the next thing? We're gonna lower it down, and there you go. You can see that it's not. Yes. There we go. Oh, there we go. Thank you. There we go. So there we go. One drum down. You notice how it's crooked? We're gonna do the same thing with the right. Wait. See, that's how it is. You can see that. You can see that. Look at that. Now, what's next? Well, let me show you. I got that already installed. No, wait. He's still crooked. No, it always is still crooked. So I'm gonna... Yeah, I gotta say. Yes, there we go. Now it's not crooked. There we go. Close that. Now what's the next one? Well, that symbol right there. You can see that it's crooked still, but who knows? Next, here's the next step in order for us to build this thing. Ready, guys? You're gonna see that it's actually like this. No, here we go. There we go. I'm gonna move forwards. That is how it works. See, that's how it works. See, I already attached it like that. I have to turn the camera so you can see it. And now the next drum. Here we go. This is that small one. I'm gonna tap it. And that's how it is, but here's the next step. Unscrew this piece. It's a screw, by the way, so I'm gonna hit it. I always like to put it on the tallest level. That's why I love that. I always mess around with it and put it on the tallest level. That's why I always do that for fun. I'm gonna give it a twist. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm gonna put it down inside this hole right. Oh no, that's the symbol. It goes in like this. Gosh, it's so hard to close it up. I'm gonna say. Freaking. Oh God. I cannot. Oh wait, it's not good too. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we're gonna close it. And how does this work when it's closed? Oh, it closes up all the way down. There you go. So if you over tight it, it looks like this. Oh boy. I can tell it's all the way twisted and it's not supposed to be like that. Okay, guys. Next one. It is actually that one. Now we're gonna place it down right this way. It was the wrong way, so now I have it the right direction. So what we're gonna do is the same process as that one. There we go. Now guys, be aware that when I attach this one, these two are gonna be right side up, okay? Those two are gonna be right side up. That's what I'm gonna let you guys know. Okay? There you go. Close up the whole system. There you go. There you go. Now you can look. So far, so good. I'm going to flip it over. And you can see that when I put the drums, those two, these two drums are holding this one down. So that's how you know. And now for this one, to attach it, I always put it this way, and I'll explain to you why I don't put it the other direction. Because if I put it this way, look at the differences. Putting it this way is different, but if I put it this way, it will not stay. So that's why I put it this way. And it's a lot more easier. That's the way I like it. Open this up. Oh, there you go. Again, let me show you the differences again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to screw this in. And now here we go. We're going to give it a turn. Let me show you. I'm going to close it. And what I'm going to do, I have it open. So what I'm going to do... It's just so weird, huh? Oh, I leaned it a little bit, but it's okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you the differences on the attachment. So give me a second. Ready, guys? Here's the difference. If I put it this way, it's easier to keep it steady. But if I flip it this way, it's hard for me to touch it. I mean, it's easy. But if you look, it's hitting the, what do you call it? It's hitting the wall. So I like to put it this way, easier. So notice how it doesn't hit the wall. That's why I put it down like that. That's why. Now I'm going to close it up. Oh, here we go. How much this? Here we go. I'm going to give it a spin. There we go. Want it straight, and then we're going to tighten it. Okay, we're doing so far some process on the drum set. And still, this area is more crooked than the other. So what I'm going to do is, let me show you. If I touch it like this, it's a little bit crooked. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move the drum to the right, like that. And now I'm going to unscrew that. And then I'm going to push it so that it stays touching the wall instead of being crooked. So here we go. We're going to push this piece. There we go. Look at that. So I'm still doing some process on this. Hold on a second. There we go. As you can see, it's not crooked anymore. Now, take a look. That is after the process on what I've done so far. So I'm going to move it a little bit and then turn that right there. And now I'm going to, there we go. Now, be aware that I'm going to do that, but you guys never knew this, but I'm actually going to give it a turn because you can guys tell that it's a little bit crooked than what we would expect it to be. It's not extremely tight. It's not not like I would expect, so give me a second. Oh, it's a little bit more crooked, so I'm gonna get it. See, I want it to be like this. All the way set like this. But it's not. Because I don't like it crooked. Although the thing is that it doesn't stay. Sorry it's taking a long time to do this video, but this drum is just not staying like how it's supposed to be. There it is. And there you go. We already have the drum ready. Now, what's next? Well, guys, let me show you. This one. Alright, guys, so this is what's happening. So what I'm going to do is this. Here you go. Alright, so we actually have it assembled beforehand. We don't have it assembled yet completely. Now, to attach this one, the only thing I like to do with this one is actually put it in reverse, and I'll explain why. When I'm messing around with them, I like to hear the vibration of this thing, so be aware of that, and I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, wait a second. And another thing to be aware of is that I put the legs backwards. So I decided to put, I'll show you here. Usually this portion right here is pointing up, and this little piece that's rubber is pointing down right here. But I did the opposite. I took that off, put it this way, and then put the rubber piece here. And then why I did that is because I want it to look taller. So what I wanted to do is put it backwards. And then when I do that, it looks like it's taller. And it looks taller. It feels taller than how it's supposed to be. So let me show you. Let me put the first piece. Alright, give me a second. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. I'm almost done with this side. So yeah, I noticed that I was unscrewing it. It's supposed to be the other direction, so here we go. And it's weird because when I twist it, it feels a little bit rusty. So let me do that for you. Now you may be wondering, why am I doing it like that? Because I want it to go upside down. And then of course, that's how I want it to be. So I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. Here we go. Almost ready. Gonna hold it down because it's easier. Instead of just letting it fall. Alright, so here's what I mean. I have only one piece attached because I'm gonna show you what I was actually talking about. Give me a second. Let me just unscrew this for a little bit. Because I have a little bit differently and it's not supposed to be like that. Alright. There you go. Now we got that side and look at the results. You can guys see that it's in reverse, but I decided to put it that way so that it feels taller. You can guys see the leg right there. And now I'm gonna do the same thing with the other two legs. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna unscrew it again because it came down. I want it to go a little bit right there. There we go. Boom, there we go. And now I'm gonna keep it in reverse because it's easier to put on. So here we go. Oh, I got it. I had to, oh yeah, I have to turn it that way. That's why. Hold on. There we go. And now the next leg. And then I'm going to show you how different it is when it's a little bit crooked. So, here we go. We're going to unscrew this side. Alright, let's go back. That's what I'm going to do. Is put this down. We're almost done here. And now let me show you. When it looks crooked and it's not attached like how I want it to be, it actually looks like this. So I'm going to place it in there. We're almost done here. Yeah, I try to keep it how I wanted it to be. It's actually really bad. Hold on, I'm going to close it again. There we go. And now once I do this, we're gonna do this last leg, and then I'm gonna show you what it actually looks like when it's actually completely attached. So give me a second. Oh, I unscrewed it. I wanted it to be tight. And now if I twist it, it's gonna be hard to do because. And now, once I do that, I'm going to show you the last piece that I always put on. And I'm going to give it a twist, like that. Here we go. So this is how it actually looks like the way I placed it. It looks taller, as you can see the legs. And now watch what I've done here. Now that I placed it down, it looks taller. Now look at the design now. So I'm going to show you on the camera so you can guys see how tall it is. There you go. I made it taller because of what I said. I put the legs backwards and I put the drum backwards and now it looks bigger and taller. Even though it's not tall, that's what it actually looks like, okay? And now we're gonna go put the drum in its spot. So here we go. We're gonna place it here. I think this is how drums look like. But now, for the snare drum. And it's not gonna be easy because let me show you why. The bottom head is broken, so what I'm going to do is grab it like this. You can see it so bad. And you can see that the other piece that goes to it, it's missing. So where is it? It's actually right here. Now, why am I saying that? Because if you look, this is actually how you set it up. You basically have this bar, and it goes inside this little hole. Then you do this. And if it's screwed in place all the way, that tells you that it's not, I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't match. Let me see if I can do this. Unscrew that. There we go. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped it. And here you go. Drum is already, the stand is ready. And once I place the drum down, I'm going to show you what it actually looks like on the position I wanted it to be. So give me a second. Let me grab the drum and then show you the position that I like it on. So give me a second. That way. It's right, just to give you guys a heads up, it's right there. So I'm going to aim the camera towards it and look at how far in the back it looks. Yep, it's all the way back there, right there behind there. So what I'm going to do is place it right here. All right, here we go. We're going to grab it. We're going to move the drum towards me. And in here, that I move the drum a little bit. Oh, hold on a second. Now, the reason why it isn't moving more is because this one is blocking it. So I'm going to move it like that. There you go. And now, once it's set, what I'm going to do is flip it like this. And once it's flipped, I do this. Let me show you. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I knocked it over. But, hold on a second. I'm going to do this. Like that. Right there. There you go. I got it flipped over like that. I'm going to twist it right there. You can see the stand is right there. And yes, it's tall. That's why I wanted it to be like that. I wanted it to be this tall. And now, what's the plan with it? Well, I'm going to put the stand first, backwards, because I don't want to pick up the drum. I don't want to pick it up until I do that. So once I do that, we're going to do this. Now, here we go. You better notice that this. Watch this. See? Oh. I'm gonna just push it back. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't screw it in place, that's why. Now here we go. Oh! Alright. We're gonna do that again for you because it just came off. So what I'm gonna do, oh! Came off again. I'm gonna do this again. Well, that was extremely easy. Here we go. I'm going to twist it back into its original position. There you go. Now, what I'm going to do is move it like this. And now, what's the next step? Well, flip it back into its original position. Yes, you heard me right. Into its original position. Yes. Watch this. Flip it gently. And boom, look at that. Now it stays. Look at that. And you can see it's extremely tall. That's why it's extremely tall. Look at how tall it is. Yeah, that's the position I wanted it to be. That tall. Okay? So, I'm not going to assemble. Well, the symbol is actually already assembled. But on video, I'm not going to actually place it on because I don't know how to assemble that thing. You know what I mean, guys? So what I'm going to do is move this drum. There we go. Actually, guys, I'm gonna place it down, okay? If you notice that the symbol is in the wrong position, that's because I didn't assemble correctly. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is the last step. And it's actually attaching the pedal. Yes, the pedal. Now I have the camera facing that way. There we go. So here we go. We're gonna grab this. There we go. There we go. Enjoy. We're gonna pull it up. Sorry about that, guys. You may not be able to see it, but I'm gonna place the pedal in here, like that. There we go. Oh no. There we go. Now I got it locked into place. Now, be aware that I have to do this again because I'm going to open up this dial. There we go. And now I'm going to push it right there. Ugh, there we go. We wanted it in the middle portion, so there we go. It's in the middle. There you go. And I'm going to, sorry about that, here we go. Now I'm going to keep it that way. And what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to actually screw it in place. And once I do it, we're ready. So. And there you go. The drum set is all attached. As you notice, guys, it's not attached like how a real drum set looks. But we just tried it together. So, if you guys have any comments about this, feel free to comment below this video. And just to give you a heads up about this video, I'm so sorry that the video was extremely long. That's because the legs on some of the drums were kind of difficult to adjust so that the drums are even. So, thanks for watching and goodbye.